Hey guys, what's going on? Me, Destiny here. Quick tip. I get a lot of questions about how to set your foundation and how to do your under eyes, how to set your under eyes. So today's quick video is going to be about how I set my foundation and how I do my under eyes. Okay, so I generally like to do my under eyes before I set my whole over face because I'm going to use pretty much the same process. I'm going to add probably a little bit of concealer, set it with powder, and or some type of little technique. So this is generally what I use for my under eyes. Whether or not I need concealing, I like to just use it as a highlighter. It's waterproof, it's a great tone, the quality is insane, and it gives a really great look. So you're gonna take some concealer of your choice. Another one I like is from Dior. I also sometimes like to use a little foundation. So I'm actually gonna take a little bit of that foundation because it too is waterproof and I like the way it finishes. And I'm gonna mix it on the back of my hand. I go more in a V area. I don't go right directly under my eye only. And I just feather it in and I'm gonna give myself a nice, pretty shape. Bring that right up. It's gonna really help to lift your eye area. And at this point you can get underneath your highlight so you really get that kind of very heavily cheekbone face. I didn't realize I had product on this brush, but now let me go and do the other side of my face. There are several ways to do this. You can also use a beauty blending sponge or your fingers. Usually do it around my mouth at the same time. So that's pretty much how I do my under eye area. Now we're going to move in to set the face. So the powder I'll be using today is the LA Girl Pro Powder, and I wanted to use this because I really haven't had the chance to, and I like that it has a puff. What I like to do is take a little bit of the product, pour it into the cap. Generally, I use a really fluffy powder brush, but I'm just gonna go in and set with their puff. And I just like to go in and dab, and then I'll brush it away. I'm not going to completely set my under eye area because I want to add a tiny bit more highlight, and I like to do something different for that. Okay, so now that my powder has had a second to sit, I'm going to go in with a fluffy brush and just kind of gently brush away the excess. For my under eye, I'm going to go in with dim light, and that is the top one right here. This is my Hourglass Ambient Light palette, and I'm going to take that with some Camel from Bin 9. I'm going to pour a little bit of the product on top of dim light, as you can see right there. I'm going to gently tap my brush in the product so you can see that, and I'm going to tap off the excess. I'm going to blend them together very nicely. To really sweep it right under my eye and on top of my cheekbones because that's really going to help give your face definition. Sweep some down my nose, my forehead area, back and forth over my brows. And then on my chin. If you want to, you can then go in singularly and add a tiny bit more yellow by itself. I'm not gonna leave that up there. I'm going to let it quote unquote cook. While that's cooking, I'm gonna go in with my Maybelline Fit Me powder in 355, and I'm going to set my contour. And on my face, all I have is Lancome Teint Idole in color 520, and then I have a little bit of Fashion Fair Teak on my contour. Okay, everything's kind of had a second to get itself cooking and gelling and mixed together and set, and now I'm just gonna go and brush away the tiny excess and kind of blend it and give my face a uniformed highlight and low light look. Alright guys, so I hope that was helpful. You don't have to use every single product that I used. You can use what you have. You can, you know, make your own choices if you have it, or if you don't, you can go out and purchase it if you want to, but you can get the very same results with dupes and different products that are similar, or different products that you have that already work for you. You don't have to go out and kind of repurchase things. Alright guys, so as always, I want to thank you so much for your comment, your rating, and subscribing. I'll be in touch, and hopefully you'll do the same. Bye guys.